Hello, welcome to the channel. I've been playing a lot of 40k games lately, so I thought I would share one of my 40k lists. So, I've had a little bit of success with this. I haven't played any competitions. I played at some local game stores. I've had quite a few games with Death Guard now, especially with this particular list. Although it's called Old for a reason. I've called it Old because, well, there's another list I want to try, and I think will be even better. So let's go with what we've got. We have Putrefier, which is great with the Marines. It means that we crit on lethal hits on a 5 instead of a 6, which is great. Death Guard, Chaos Lord, and Terminator armor, who I've been using as the Warlord along with Living Plague, although I have been using a Chain Fist, um, which has been really useful. And the reason why I've had this guy, and I've had him with some Death Shroud Terminators, a Unit 6, because you reroll hit rolls on 1, so Death Shroud Terminators hit on 2s, so you reroll any fails to begin with. He has a Chain Fist, which is an anti-vehicle 3+, which is good, and he's some cool strengths. But the really good thing is that while enemies are within contagion range of this model, on one roll of a d6, on a 4+, that enemy unit suffers d3 mortal wounds. So with that +3 range from the Living Plague, it's really good, especially being deep striking him along with that unit of 6 Death Shroud Terminators into the back line or into some very unique situations where, yes, they get shot at a little bit and they get chipped away, but they are applying the negative traits of this army onto the other units quite effectively. So it's been really useful in that way. And they do quite a lot of damage in combat. I've also been running the Lord of Virulence, where I've actually been taking this guy out for my next one because he's not actually that good for the list that I want to build because of the rule. So each semi-friendly Death Guard, that's the reason why I want to take him out. Because the main blast weapons I've got is not Death Guard, it's actually Chaos Knights. So it makes an attack with a blast weapon. That you can add one to the hit roll, ignores cover ability, which is really cool. They're really useful. Been taking them with some of the Blight Lord Terminators. I'm thinking about might take the Blight Lord Terminators out. I mean, they've been useful, but also I think that we can get better value for those points. You can re-roll the range. You can re-roll wound rolls when you attack at range, which is cool. You've got 2 units of 10 Plague Marines, which are amazing. You have 3 standard ones. You have the champion with a heavy plague weapon and plasma gun. You have two blight launchers, 2 plague spears, and 2 special weapons, which I've chosen to be melter guns. So this is pretty mad. This layout here, they do quite a lot of damage, and also they're quite tanky, and they stay around much longer than I thought. Um, much longer than I thought actually. So yeah, that's really cool. So I've got 2 units of those. I've been chucking those into a rhinos. So then I've had a unit of 5 Blight Lord Terminators, 3 standard, 1 with a plague spear, and 1 with an autocannon. They've been kind of useful, and weirdly enough, I didn't do much melee damage, but they got charged, and actually they killed a World Eater's unit, and I was quite surprised by that. So they are pretty tanky, but I don't know. I think we can do something a little bit better for those points. We're on here hits, but hitting on 3s. They got some anti-infantry, which is cool. But yeah, I'll show you what I've done in a second. Unit 3 Death Shroud Terminators just are running by themselves. Unit 6, which I ran with the Contagion Lord, and then 10 Poxwaters to sit on the home objective. So the Death Shroud's been deep striking them in, or rapid ingress, it's even better. And then I had the Poxwalkers on the home objective. I had a Land Raider. Really annoying that you can't get a Redeemer because I love those flamethrowers. That'd be amazing. Got the Redeemer that I would be using for taking the Blight Lord Terminators up and the Lord of Virulence. But you don't really, you've got 1 blast weapon, so that turns to 2s, which is cool. But it's the only real blast weapon you've got. That is Death Guard, because I had the 2 rhinos. Oh, actually, I guess you have 1 each as well, which is alright. But the main firepower that I've been using for this army is a Knight Despoiler, where I've been taking the Runix Rocket Pod, the Battle Cannon Heavy Stubber, and the Gatling Cannon and Flame, which is really effective. Really effective, especially at long range. That Despoiler Battle Cannon at 72-inch range. If they're in a half of that, so that's 36. They're in 36 inches. It's rapid fire D6 plus 3. So they're within 36 inches. That's 2d6 plus 6, which is pretty mad. Hitting on 3s, 10, -1, 3, and it's blast as well, which is really cool. But like I said, it only works for Death Guard. So because these are Chaos Knights, that blast roll for the Lord of Virulence doesn't actually work. So I decided to take him out. Also, I think something might be slightly better as my sort of my anti-tank, because this has some really cool, and it's got lots of things and has some anti-vehicle. But I think my units already have quite a lot of anti-vehicle. So what I'm thinking is getting rid of this guy and bringing in some executioners. It's slightly cheaper, and you have more shots. It's just half the range, which is one bad thing. So that was the list I have been running. We've been having quite a lot of success. And now this is the list that I think I'm going to run instead next time to see what it's like. Got Typhus instead of the Death Guard or Terminator in going on the ground, but we'll talk about that in a second. So we've got Typhus with a unit of 6 Death Shroud Terminators. We'll also have again a Death Guard Chaos Lord in Terminator armor with the Living Plague, and probably stick with the Chain Fist, to be fair. Yeah, probably Chain Fist, or maybe Plague Fist. I'm not sure just yet. But that will also run with a 6 unit of Death Shroud Terminators. Although only one of them is going to be Deep Checking this time. I'll just explain to it in a second. The Plague Marines are staying the same, with 1 Putrefier for one of those units, both into Rhinos. And Land Raider to carry one of my Death Shrouds this time, which would be interesting. I was thinking maybe with the I'm not sure which unit I'd put in, because I'd have to decide one of these units over the Terminator armor Chaos Lord or Typhus with Deep Strike. The other one being the Land Raider. I think that'd be pretty cool. I've got 2 units of 10 Poxwalkers this time, just to beef it up that little backline, and maybe just do a little bit of screening as well. And the other main difference is, instead of the Despoiler, we have 3 Executioners with melter guns as well. So the range of these are, nowhere near as good. In fact, they're half the range. Oh no, they're not. They're just over half the range, 3/4 of the range. So they're gonna be, range isn't as good, but it has more attacks. So I think on average on max rolls we're rolling like 24 dice, whereas the max rolls we were rolling on the Spoiler, even though it's a slightly longer range, is 18 dice. Strength of this is 1 less, but the damage, the AP, and what to hit is the same. So it swings and roundabouts, but I think this is gonna be pretty cool. In total, we would have more wounds across the bunch as well. It was 24 for the Spoiler. Now we're going to have 36, because we're going to have 3 executioners instead. So 3 executioners. We still got 2 Rhinos and a Land Raider. We've got 2 units of Poxwalkers, 2 units of Death Shrouds. The only really worrying part is that with this list of 2000, we do have a few characters, and we do have quite a few vehicles, because instead of only having 4, we've now got 6. So it could be an issue, but hey, this is a list that I want to try and run. If you've got any suggestions for a Death Guard list, let me know. Because I did try taking Mortarion, but I just feel like what he'd done for his points, it didn't feel worth it. I mean, I might not have given him enough games, but if you've got any suggestions, let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you think of this list. Like I said, I don't really play in tournaments. I played in 1 in 10th edition so far. And that was a while ago. That was a Blood Angel list I took. But this is my Death Guard list, which I'm having quite a lot of fun with, to be fair. But yeah, let me know in the comments below if you've got any suggestions or what you think of my list, and also what you play and how you're enjoying 10th edition. I'm really enjoying 10th edition to the previous editions. It's been really good. I really feel like it's a lot more balanced in certain aspects, and I just think it's a much more fun game to play, which is kind of weird to say, but yeah, I really do enjoy 10th. Let me know what you think below. Till next time, see you there. Bye.